Damn it, Sid.
What's going on?
I get influence with power players, only to have it squandered by a sister calling in favors under my name. Do you know she got the genome for... oh, what is it? Cats. Pulled from storage.
Kitty cats.
1, there's no place to grow anything right now. 2, it seems they aren't even a food. So why?
Kitties!
Lots of people love cats. They make them happy.
I don't think we're in a position to put amusement over necessities. She just doesn't think. Tries to help everyone, damn the consequences. And she thinks what we do is so exciting, but doesn't really understand what it takes.
Yeah, on account of you never telling her shit.
How can she when you keep trying to shield her from your work?
I just didn't want her to grow up before she had to, like I did.
She's shown she's ready. Trust that. You can't protect her forever.
But what if she gets herself into another mess? What if she gets hurt?
I mean, listen, she's got a kick-ass awesome big sister. Also, hey, do you want to boink about it?
Whatever happens, I'm here for the both of you. I care about Sid because I care about you.
Ryder, I don't know what to say.
I mean, I had been planning
You
on
don't have to
romancing
say
PB.
anything. How about I let you get back to work?
Listen, we had been thinking about PB, but all we've done with PB is say the same flirty exchange the last 9 times we've run into PB. Vetra, if you want to boink about it, listen, we can boink about it. How you doing? Okay. Here's a confession. I walked out of this room, right? And I saw... I can't illustrate with my cursor because it's tied to the camera. But I saw the shape on the right side of the screen, right? And I thought that it was Jaw. Because he's got his little cape. And he's got his weird tufty head. So I thought it was Jaw. I thought I had just walked past Jaw without saying anything. So I turned around to say, "How you doing, Jaw?" And I realized that it was a forward station. How you doing, forward station?
Going through the readouts from the Ket facility, I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
Light years isn't time, it measures distance.
I ran across another memory fragment. Dad made Sam for Mom, to cure her. I knew that was part of it, but...
You didn't know it was the driving force?
Dad was always so aloof. I never saw this side of him.
Maybe that's why he kept this memory, so you'd know.
I saw another of Dad's memories. I was in this one. Scott, too. We were home visiting. Dad told us about going through the Charon relay.
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
We joked it was in our DNA.
Then that part of him lives on.
I saw another memory that Dad locked away. The day my mom died.
I'm sorry, Ryder.
Even in her last moments, Dad couldn't accept Mom's death.
It's hard to let go of the ones we love.
If you can't run from it, use it. Guess that's what he did.
I still think that Dad put Mom in the robot. I realize that the canon of the game might be going in a different direction, but I still think my dad put my mom in the robot.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
We have to meet Avidus Rix. Oh, right. Avidus Rix is like around here, right? We remember that. We came to this part of the world for Vetra's loyalty mission and were pleasantly surprised to discover that Avidus Rix is just around the corner. So while we're in the metaphorical neighborhood, let's go see him? Yeah, let's go see him. That sounds like a plan. All right, system view. Avidus Rix. Yeah. See, it's like right out here. Not even a hop, skip, or a jump. It's just a hop. It's one of those, not all three. Man, that was entirely too much bad margarita. Oh. Okay.
That's the Turian Ark. It's seen better days.
Incoming call.
Pathfinder, I think we're on the right track.
No kidding. Is it safe to board?
Only one way to find out. I'll meet you inside.
This is gonna go well. Okay, so we're gonna take these broken wings and learn to fly again. We're also gonna take our Omni Blade 4, the Disciple 5 shotgun, the Revenant 5 assault rifle, and do we want to take a sniper rifle? No, I don't think so. I think I'm very happy with my power recharge speed being as awesome and kick-ass as it is. Instead, let us roll the dice of partner determination to decide who gets to find us on the Turian Ark. We're going to take number 4 and number 1. Drac is number 4. Vetra shall be replaced with Cora. It's been a while since we took Cora anywhere. She probably has 800 levels. That'll be fine.
Limited power, life support's busted, surprised there's any gravity at all.
This can't be easy to see.
I'm not really a feelings type of guy, Ryder.
Even so,
Let's just find Mason. HO47C. It was supposed to be the Turian homeworld in Helios.
Welp.
like Habitat 7.
Whoever was piloting the Ark wanted to get here, no matter the cost.
Even if that meant jettisoning entire sections of the Ark.
It doesn't make sense. Come on. Speculating won't get us anywhere.
It's a true fact.
We're lucky this part of the Ark survived.
Looks can be deceiving, Pathfinder. The hull is barely holding together.
Thanks, Sam. Always a ray of sunshine.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Could you now? What's to scan, Sam? There appear to be boxes. We knew there would be boxes. Oh, look, a door.
Hey, this door's still got power.
I wouldn't open that, Pathfinder. It leads to space. Perhaps you could divert the power to a different door.
I see. Okay, well, at present, it goes, what is that? Ah, there are controls.
Power has been diverted, Pathfinder.
Convenient. So is this just going to be a weird walking puzzle, or? Oh, it's also a weird bonking into stuff puzzle. That's always good.
This one's still got juice.
This is a tree. You just... Sarah, you just said this one still got juice about a tree.
Looks pretty busted. Think your Sam can get us in?
Only one way to find out.
I found a log from Dea Prayton, the Ark's captain. The video is corrupt, but I can recover the audio.
It's not how that works, but okay.
Something's tearing the Tannis apart. Half the cryo chamber is gone, trying to get anyone awake to the escape pods. Spirits, there's no time. Find Mason.
Dea was abandoning ship.
She wouldn't leave unless the situation was dire. Natanis didn't get here on its own. We need to know what happened next.
The rest of the data on this console is corrupt. Perhaps if we find another. Or the Arc SAM node.
All right, let's keep looking.
Explore the Natanus, explore the Natanus, explore the Natanus.
Well, we're not going that way.
Debris. If we can't go that way, let's go this way.
Ugh, this one also needs power.
Maybe we can use the same trick as last time? Divert power from something else?
Okay. Where? So you go up to... You go over to... Received confirmation with the exception of the leadership and life support team. All passengers have entered cryostasis. Chicana's on her way up. No one tried to jump ship. Chicana said it was fine if you oversaw my pod closure. I know I said I wouldn't go against procedure. I want your face to be aw. Okay, so Rix and Mason were more than just buds, it appears. So you're getting power from this thing.
The door should now be operational, Pathfinder.
This puzzle sucks. This puzzle sucks.
Avitus, over here!
Why are we scanning something? Oh.
There's still life in this one.
Sam, how are we doing?
Mason, bring it back.
The video's corrupt on this one, too.
What about audio?
Repairing now. 1 moment, please.
We're going to find him, Avitus.
Mason, he's more than the Pathfinder to me.
Playing audio now.
Sam, how far to Abby's pod?
300 meters.
An easy stroll then. Damn it! Maybe not so easy.
Where's the rest of it?
That is all I could recover.
Damn it.
He was looking for your pod. Do you remember anything before waking up on Havarl?
I told you. My first memory was clawing out of my stasis pod.
Then we keep looking.
Okay then. Find the SAM node. The SAM node is this way, presumably.
That door leads to the SAM node. We've got to get in there.
Well, it appears to be borked. What if we unbork it?
The SAM node should now be accessible.
Sam, where's the Pathfinder? Where's Mason?
Avi. Commence. Stars.
Avi, isn't that what Mason called you?
He's the only one who calls me that.
My counterpart is suffering from severe trauma. If I partition the damage, it may be able to speak with us.
Excellent.
Be careful. I don't want to lose this Sam because we rushed for answers.
Avitus Riggs. Welcome home.
Sam, Mason sent coordinates to this location. I need to find him.
You are mistaken. I sent the coordinates.
I'm sorry, what?
What do you mean, you sent the coordinates?
The Pathfinder ordered me to help Avitus find a home for the Turians. I located our destination, HO47C, then sought out Avitus.
Why would Mason do that?
It was his last request.
This thing's still busted. It doesn't know what it's talking about.
We should have access to Mason's logs. Maybe there's something in there.
Abby, whatever we hit, a piece of it shredded my suit. Stings like hell, but spirits, it's beautiful. I need you to go on for the both of us. Don't let that temper get the better of you. Sam, commence transfer.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Even the stars look brighter.
He died before the transfer was complete. That must be the source of Sam's trauma.
Why bring me here? What was the point?
To complete the transfer, the Turians need a Pathfinder.
I can't.
The fuck not?
What do you mean you can't?
I never thought I'd get the job. My whole career, I worked alone. I don't know how to lead people. I don't want to lead people.
I mean, that makes you the perfect person to lead people. You're much more qualified for it than I am. I got the job because my dad had the job. You are gonna get the job because your boyfriend had the job, which, I mean, is marginally better, right? Like, a person has a lot more say over who their boyfriend is than they do over who their daughter is. Right? So Mason had a much more active part in choosing Avitus for something than Alec did in choosing Sarah for anything. There.
Avitus, I've seen you protect settlers. You found the Turian Ark. You've already been playing the part of Pathfinder, just without the title.
A title that belongs to Mason.
Mason's
Which he
dead.
wanted you to have. Rejecting it won't bring him back.
What if I let him down?
He's dead.
You could only do that by walking away.
Ah, damn it, you're right.
Shall I begin transfer?
It'll be safer on the Nexus. Suvi, call Tan. We need a shuttle to pick up the SAM node. Tell him we found the Turian Pathfinder.
All right. There are officially 2 Pathfinders now. Awesome. I'm probably still the best Pathfinder in the galaxy. Can we safely assume that, at least for right now, I'm still the best Pathfinder in the galaxy? I know we just mentioned that I'm a Nepo baby and he is only kind of a Nepo baby, but I'm still the best Pathfinder in the galaxy. Right? Anyway, now that that job's done, let's do something else. So we could go to Kadara. We could go to Vold. We could wait for PB. Okay. We could go to Vold. That's another go to Vold. We could go to Aya. We need to find out he's on the Solarian Arc, which is vague and meaningless. We could go to Aya. That's 2 for Aya. Drac is go to the Nexus. Liam is go to the debris field. That sounds boring. Let's go to Aya. Yeah. Listen, if we advance PB's loyalty quest, maybe we'll, get closer to boinking PB. I'm not opposed to boinking PB. We've pretty much narrowed it down to PB or Vetra, so yeah. Let's do this. We're going to Aya. Not Aya or Ia or Oa or Ua, but we're going to Aya. And there's a lot of shit to do here. There's a lot of shit to do. All right, museum trip.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Why does it take a month to zoom in on a thing? Seriously, game, why?
According to that astronomer on Aya, a satellite should be here. I'm not detecting anything. If it was here, it's gone. You mean destroyed? I mean, gone. Destruction would leave debris. We've got nothing. Let's try another nav point.
Okay. I'm so glad we did that then. Let's go to Aya. Let's go now to Aya. Gonna do some things. Gonna go to a museum and maybe get some popcorn or something. Who knows? All right. So. We are here on Aya. There is just a thing or two to do, it seems. The closest thing is, actually, there's a dude named Marixus right over here. Mixus Marixus, or whatever his name is. You have a quest for us. So before we advance any of the 8 quests that are on this planet, let's pick up a new one. Hi, Marixus.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
What brings you to Aya?
There's survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city. I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested quinoa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Okay.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Okay.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Eladin's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting one of those Angaran ionic filters.
Can you just give me a
There are
list?
engineers who work on the aqueducts here. I'll bet they have what we need.
On it. One filter coming up.
Is that all? Christ! Seriously? Are you gonna make me deliver this shit too? Honestly. Alright. No, you don't have another... Do you seriously have another quest? Hold on. You still have an exclamation point above your head. Why do you still have an exclamation point above your head?
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help. If you have time.
Motherfucker!
Its power grid is lagging without proper solar input. A solar amplifier would give them a boost. The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
I'll see what I can find.
Is that it? Are we done? No more quests? Okay. All right. Solar amplifier. You heard the man. We got to amplify the sun. The whole entire sun. Oh, my spine hurts. Yeah, get away from me. Why is there a thing that wants to be scanned here? What am I scanning? Oh, look, a wall. It's a big old fancy... It's actually a very nice mural. I have no complaints about this mural. You there! Let me amplify your sun. Actually, I think it's some other sun. I don't think we're amplifying your sun. You!
You work on the solar panels. Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Yes. Gimme! Also, yeah, we're just going to sell all of this, and yeah, gimme. Thank you. Great. Next, we have to visit the Andromeda Initiative Embassy on Aya. Okay. That's a thing we can do. That's only 55 meters this way. Now, granted, there are weird, windy, wibbly staircases that make it slightly more of a pain in the ass to get here. But broadly speaking, it should be fine. Right? Oh, good, it's gonna be fine. Hello, Ambassador Riala.
I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before.
Yeah, I figured that was not the case. What's up?
Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya.
Uh-huh.
I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
Good job.
I assume you're trained for first contact diplomacy.
I'm a social anthropologist with a linguistics background.
Yeah.
Close enough for Director Tan.
Okay.
I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance.
Yeah!
Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
They're gonna try very hard, aren't they?
If something's wrong, I need to know.
Maybe you can help me fix it.
Oh boy.
A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops.
Okay.
He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
Of course you don't. I'm on it.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Okay. Is anything else wrong?
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus.
Why?
He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest.
Why?
But none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Okay.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
So these people want to leave the tropical paradise untouched by galactic war that they've known as their home for their entire lives in order to join up with some randos in modular holes in the wall of a flying cargo ship that was essentially derelict until a week and a half ago? Okay. Sure. Meanwhile, Director Tan thinks it's a good idea to bring in aliens from planets that we didn't even know existed until we stumbled across them bass-ackwards, and give them some living space on the space station that currently has tens of thousands of people, and just recently tens of thousands of people in fucking cryostasis, and just recently had to use jackbooted thugs to put down an insurrection on account of the inefficient and suboptimal nature of the defrosting of those aforementioned tens of thousands of human and Turian and Solarian and Krogan and Quarian popsicles. I kept trying to say Kunari, and Kunari was wrong, but I couldn't think of Quarian. I just wanted to say Kunari, but Kunari was wrong. Now I want to read a fanfic where Tali, Zoravas, Nima, and the Iron Bull are friends. Tali and the Iron Bull would be the best of friends. Okay. I'm okay. I've broken myself. I love doing this because it lets me rant into a microphone until I crack myself up. And occasionally there are people who pay attention to it, which is also nice.
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their pace. They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
I've broken my face. Okay. Next thing is we must acquire Quiloa seeds. No, it's not just Kiloa. It's slightly different from if we just said Kiloa. It's Quiloa. Alright, Quiloa seeds are right over here. Please don't let anything else break in the 18 meters. Okay, good. You there, agricultural scientist, sell me seeds.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
Most certainly do. Here. You give me your Quiloa seeds, but I am fundamentally opposed to actually paying for anything, so will you buy my fusion mod of Biotic Mastery 1? Wait, no, that's actually excellent. Will you buy my Vanquisher 4 sniper rifle? Thanks. Okay. Next. Oh, right here is a dude named Hell Rule. And Hell Rule might want to move to the Nexus. Hey, Hell Rule! Allow me to pitch you on the worst living situation in this galaxy.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here.
Okay.
How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
We have this thing called communication.
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. Not good enough, Pathfinder.
Oh. Oh, did I fail? I appear to have failed. Well, what was I supposed to tell him? I realized there was another dialogue option there, and presumably I was supposed to tell him that one. But he asked, and I gave him an answer, and he didn't like the answer. So he made an entirely reasonable and rational decision for him as a person. I support his choice. You there, sell me an ionic filter.
Do you work on water filtration here?
I designed the system for it.
Can you sell me an ionic filter? My people need it on Eladin.
If they're tough enough for Eladin, they deserve help. Here.
I mean, they're clearly not tough enough for Eladin, given that they need the ionic water filters, but, well, maybe he means, surviving piracy and all that. Thank you for the ionic water filters. However, as previously discussed, I steadfastly refuse to actually pay for anything. So, would you like my Maverick Ambusher Armor 4 uncommon chest piece? Cool. Great. Next, there is a house in New Orleans. No, although they do call it the Rising Sun. You are Sorfus Led. You're the fucker who got himself in trouble. You fucker. What did you do? Did you break a branch off of some holy tree? Did you spit in a lady's face? Did you... What is this? The Resistance needs volunteers, eh? Okay, sure. Join the Resistance. Yeah. Everyone should join the Resistance except for shitbags. Hi, Liam and Drac. I don't have any quest reason to talk to you, so... Bye. Anyway, you there. Sorvis Len. You're probably a jerk. I don't know. What did you do? Hi, bud. Why are you scanning that symbol of the Angaran Boys and Girls Club?
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Hi, bud.
Ambassador Riala sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course.
Oh, we don't like you.
I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me.
Okay.
I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Was his friend a Krogan?
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders.
Did he...
He got right up in my face and compared me to a ket. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes.
Wait a second. Did you turk his gerb?
The conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Did you turk his gerb?
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name.
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
Why would you...
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters, see if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Why did you... Why do we... Oh, please let this end with me spacing this man. I don't like this man. All right, next. Uralt. Hey, Uralt. Uralt, do you want to move to the Nexus? Why do you want to move to the Nexus, Uralt? Move to the Nexus. Hey, we're in the museum. It's going to be useful in a second. Hi, Uralt.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous.
I mean, both of those.
Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
I mean, there are no guarantees, but fuck it. Yeah, this is reasonable. It's reasonable to say, hey, you might get sick, but if you do, medicine exists.
They wouldn't let me on Aya if I was a walking petri dish, would they?
You aren't taking this seriously enough to satisfy my family. I can't go without their blessing. I'm sorry.
Oh my god! Mother! Okay. All right. Listen, fucking nobody should want to live on the Nexus. I don't want to live on the Nexus. PB, can we fuck?
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
Bad watermelon margarita.
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now?
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Yeah.
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin.
Will these
But
wounds not
whatever
heal?
it is, I promise. I'll get over it lickety-split.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
You're very understanding and attractive. Nice combination. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
You're nice, but also drunk, so let's consider boinking in the future, but not at present. Anyway. Who's next? Next is the Moshai. Oh, that's right. It does make sense that the Moshai is on Aya. Oh, the Moshai! How do we get to the Moshai? The Moshai is... Oh, good, stairs. Oh, bad. Not enough stairs. Fucking... The Moshai! How do we... Maybe not the Moshae. That's Sorvis again. You're a holographic message terminal. Fine. Listen, the map said the Moshae was the closest thing, so we're going to pretend that the Moshae is actually the closest thing. How do I mow the shy? Nope, I've just made an entire circle and there's no Moshae here. Is there a special door in the museum that gets me to the Moshae? That would be weird and bad, but...
If I should have come to me.
Shh, Uxul, I'm all right.
You almost died.
Keyword almost.
What's she doing here?
I asked the Moshae to set up a meeting. I don't want us to be enemies.
Is this true?
Uxul, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. She risked her life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
Well... Wait, did I kill Sloane Kelly? I don't remember if I killed Sloane Kelly. I feel like I eventually killed Sloane Kelly, but I could be making that up. Anyway, Sloane Kelly's a bad person?
I want to be allies. Equal allies.
You don't even treat your own equally. Isn't that why the Krogan left?
How did you?
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Uxul. He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant.
And then the Ket happened.
Ket.
Yeah.
Even without exaltation, they change us.
Well, listen. I find it very hard to blame him.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens...
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Oh, great. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's... Listen, we've got 800 things to do on Aya. It's gonna be a minute, okay? It's gonna be a little while. Let's go return the star map and the musical instrument to Avila. Mike, former Boston Red Sox shortstop, Mike Avilas. Former Detroit Tigers catcher, Alex Avila.
Did you look at the internal structure?
I couldn't even get it open. It locked me out.
So I was right. It is Remnant. Pavoa, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter.
We have met and had conversations before.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here.
Don't do that.
But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn and to remember.
I have quests to turn into
With
you.
enough hard work, yes.
I have quests.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted Remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be Remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Any insight you can give me on the Remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
I have something!
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
I picked this up. Any idea what it might be?
How in the skies did you find an Angaran star map? One that still works, even?
It must be pre-Scourge. If we analyze it, we can learn where our people traveled before the Dark Age.
Do you know much about where your ancestors traveled?
No, not at all. The Scourge wiped out nearly everything. We're only just beginning to travel again.
Could they have made it to another galaxy? Like us?
It's possible. For all we know, there are entire Angaran worlds beyond our reach.
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan, a musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing is beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories, it's all gone.
You're already rebuilding. Look at Aya.
We have a long way to go. In any case, relics like this help us.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Okay. All right, fine. Listen, we got to find something on Vold. That's doable. Very eminently doable. We still amazingly have quests to do. Angaran antibiotics, and also we have to scan people in and around the Resistance. But first, antibiotics. Or scanning people. Probably scanning people, actually. Listen, let's just take a right and go. Everything's fine. Quest's definitely not broken. Game's definitely not bad. Don't mind me, just scanning some dudes. Scanning some dudes at the Resistance HQ. Scanning some dudes. I'm scanning some dudes. I'm scanning some dudes at the Resistance HQ. Scanning some dudes. I'm scanning some dudes. Scanning some dudes at the Resistance HQ. Oh, I am scanning some dudes. Yes, I'm scanning some dudes. Scanning some dudes here at Resistance HQ. It's my Scanning Some Dudes at Resistance HQ song. I hope you liked it. Alright, they've got a... Sorry, was that about people getting nervous? It does seem bad. No one questions your thinking. We all understand the circumstances are unprecedented. People are talking in the barracks about how these new Nexus aliens send us out. Okay, how can we be expected to trust these things? That's... Yeah, that's not great. Okay, well, Voller has a good point, but we shouldn't do that for some reason. Hey, can I have some antibiotics? Also, where the fuck are we going? Oh, look, there's a down. Good, I'm glad there's a down. Oh, look, more dudes to scan. Scanning some dudes, I am scanning some dudes. Scanning some dudes at the Resistance HQ. Oh, I am
Sam,
scanning
what's
some
this?
dudes.
The decontamination console. For visitors to the med center, touch the start pad to use it.
Hi. Oh.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Awesome. Great. I've been decontaminated now. I have significantly fewer rads, I guess. Hello, Assistant Medic.
My people on Kadar are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
Here, just have an antibiotics. That takes care of all bacteria. This is how medicine works. I have 2 Talon 5 pistols. Would you like one? Unbelievable. Okay.
Enough sunlight.
Plenty.
And the ion bed. They've calibrated it.
Everything is fine, Taoshi.
That's an ion bed. None of you appear to be dudes. Oh, you look, the one scannable dude.
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mock the person who threatened him.
That's our man.
Hello, Jarin Siek.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I want to know what you said to him. That guy's an asshole.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me?
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on.
Okay.
For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well until now.
We came and wanted to set up, like, permanent homes and such, and that fucked everything up.
The Vassal never accounted for outsiders living on Aya.
There's only so much room. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost.
I see.
My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval.
It's not nothing.
He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold.
Oh.
When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
Okay. Well, listen. You got upset. Your friend died. The botanist is a real fucking shitbag. We're not going to take the side of this real fucking shitbag. So, we're all cool.
I believe you, and I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador, see if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Okay. Reasonable discussion points all. Now then, we still, amazingly, have things to do. We have to go back to Ambassador Riala. Really? That's the closest quest? Oh yeah, I guess Salro is all the way over here. Okay, sure, fine. We need to go to the Andromeda Initiative Embassy and talk to our ambassador about not being so much of a fuck-up. Which would be good if we weren't so much of a fuck-up. Hey, is there like a fast travel point around here? Because that's all the way around the other side of the goddamn planet city. Planet. City. It's a city. It's a city on a planet, but this is not representative of the entire planet. Hi, you look like a fast travel station. Yes. Wonderful. Get me to the Andromeda Initiative Embassy. Yes. Get me here? Get me... Where can I fast travel? I can fast travel there. Well, I can fast travel here, and that's something. Okay. It is, I suppose, something. Now then. Up the stairs. Into the embassy. We're going to deal with Prince Nana and the machine Brian Cage. Hi, Riala.
Good to see you. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
He's an asshole.
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya.
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Oh, we have to do something.
Okay, so we say we make room back home so we don't come here. I can see it being good for the initiative to come here. We could pay instead, which is like the initiative buys the slots instead of the... I don't see how this fixes anything, though. Talk to the Angara. Could be tell them to fuck off with this shit, or tell them we're desperately sorry and want it to be made good. It's kind of ambiguous. You'll figure it out as punt. We're the pathfinder. We don't punt. So... I guess we take this one?
If we reward the Angara for their sacrifice, maybe they won't resent our being here.
And we can ensure their survivors receive compensation in situations like this. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
I got an achievement.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
I'm in peak condition. Does that mean I've leveled up? Did I hit, like, the level cap? Well, I'm at level 40. But it also says next level, so I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Next, we need to... we do need to get we need to get all of the stuff back to Marixus, but we also need to talk to Solro. Yeah, we better call Solro and ask him to come join us on the Nexus, where he won't have any other friends from Aya, because his two other friends from Aya have both decided that they actually don't want to be on the Nexus. One because I made a bad joke, and the other because I told him how he could communicate with his family after he asked how he could communicate with his family. That poor man. Like, seriously, what did I do to that man? The man asked a question and I gave him an answer and he didn't like the answer, so he decided not to come to the Nexus. Now, coming to the Nexus is a bad idea and a person shouldn't do it, so... I'm sure it was our fault. We flipped a coin and it came up heads twice, but we needed tails twice or something. I don't know. Solro, do you want to live on the Nexus?
Ambassador Realis said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder, I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer, but I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work.
Good news.
I engineer power systems. Would I be allowed employment alongside your people?
Yes! Absolutely.
That's the whole point of this exchange. The Nexus needs people like you.
That's all I needed to hear. I'll have your ambassador start the transfer. Thank you.
Good! We got one guy! We got one guy! We got a guy! I'm so happy. Okay. Now, do we have to report our stunning success to anyone? Or do we just... I bet we'll meet Solro next time we're on the Nexus. I bet that's the plan. All right. Solro's coming to the Nexus, y'all. It's fine. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Hey, Marixus. Marixus, I got 18 things for you. I swear to God, if you give me 2 more fetch quests, I'm going to throw you into space. I'm going to throw you over this waterfall, which is going to lead you to space.
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure Eos gets them.
Great.
Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
Yeah.
Here, I found the solar amplifier for Vold.
They'll be happy to see this. No more power outages. Thank you, Pathfinder.
You're welcome.
I managed to find an ionic filter for Elodin. Make sure they get it.
I'll get this delivered right away. They'll be relieved to have enough water.
Are we done? I think there were only 4. Yeah, I can't even talk to you anymore. We're done! We're done. We're done. We're finished. No more quests. Seriously, I think that's all of the quests we had on Aya. Because it's a very tiny world. Given that we're only allowed to be on this one city. This is the docks. These are all locations. There's no quests here. Now hold on. Wait. That's not right. There's one more thing. There's at least one more thing. We're supposed to get snacks. Aren't we supposed to get snacks? Where's the get snacks? What happened to the get snacks? Nexus, Tempest, movie night. Find a plant on Aya for Suvi. Map, why didn't you tell me about this quest? Had to go into the... Almost forgot about the plant for... Unbelievable. Have to do everything myself around here. The map wouldn't even tell me about... How many other quests have I missed because the game refused to tell me that there was a... Okay. All right, fine. It's not like it's an open world game or anything. It's not like literally the entire point of the open world game is that you look at the map and the map tells you a quest marker and you go to the quest marker and you do the thing. No, it's fine. General Goods Merchant.
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
You all discovered credits 3 weeks ago when I conned a man.
I'll be the poster child for no trouble.
Whatever that means, it'll do.
Great. You there. You have a plot item. It's a Tvarv plant. I want a Tvarv plant. Also, I want this model of a Remnant fighter. And give me the Remnant decryption key just in case I ever need one. Now, as previously stated, I have a just absolutely psychopathic need to never actually pay for anything. So rather than give you some of my 54,931 credits, I would instead like to sell you all of my pistol mods. Like every single lastest one of them. Will this cover the cost of here? Or no, you still want 11 credits, huh? Okay. Well, good news. I also have sniper rifle mods. Take my sniper rifle mods. I don't want them. I'm never going to use them. They have no value to me, but they represent the fact that I will never, and I do mean never, actually pay for anything so long as my name is the _Goog. You will give me 702 credits and the shit that I want in exchange for all of my pistol and sniper rifle mods. Thank you. Dipshit. Okay. Now then, we are done. We are finished on Kadara. Exactly, Jeebus. Why give merchants a bottle cap when you can replace that with items to lighten your weight? This is why 38 caliber ammunition exists in Fallout 4. It's just heavy money. All right. We've talked about Fallout 4. We've talked about Jackal. I feel like at one point I referenced Final Fantasy XIV. And if I didn't, consider this a reference to Final Fantasy XIV. I think we're done. I think we need to be done. I think next time we're going to go back to the Tempest where we have a few things to do. We're going to give Suvi a snack. We're going to talk with people. And then I think it's back to Vold. There are many things to do on Vold. Liam has a friend in prison. There's an Angaran spy, I think. There's something else we have to do on Vold. Maybe something to do with the Asari Arc. I don't know. Next time, we're leaving the tropical paradise, awesome waterfall planet and returning to the freezing cold ice planet. Man, Sarah has bad ideas sometimes, but that'll be next time. For now, thank you all for watching, and I don't have an outro. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching. Here's the stream schedule. If you want to click some buttons, it would help a lot, and if you don't, fine, go away.